Hi guys. So we are proceeding with our topic sets. In last lecture, as what hopefully you remember, we saw types of sets. In that types of sets, first lecture, we saw how to write sets. In second lecture, that is yesterday's lecture, we saw four different types of sets. Those were याद है, empty set, singleton set, finite set and infinite set. After that, we saw equal set where, as what I told you before, if if all the elements of one particular set are equal, are equal to all the elements of other set, then we will say the two sets are equal set. Remember, everything should be equal. After that, we saw a subset. Subset relation is what we saw. Okay. So subset relation, where hopefully you remember, I just mentioned out over there that natural number is a subset of whole numbers. Circle बनाया था याद आ रहा है? Natural number is a subset of whole numbers क्योंकि whole numbers के बाद extra zero था. फिर integers थे. Integers, that means whole numbers was a subset of integers. Okay. So this was there like what we discussed in last lecture. Even one more thing we discussed in the last lecture, and that is about universal set. Hopefully you remember, universal set is a set which consists of everything as far as that sum is concerned. Okay, universal set is that set which consists of everything, at least as far as that sum is concerned. So I told you, if I have to talk about uh, numbers, positive numbers. Okay, so for positive numbers, I'll say I will take set of natural number as what my particular set, which will be having all the positive numbers. Here I am not considering the decimals. Huh? I know decimals will be positive hote hain. Okay, so at the same time, if I want positive as well as negative numbers, then I'll go with set of integers as what my universal set. Universal set is that set which consists of each and everything, at least related to that particular sum. Okay. Now, in today's session, we have to discuss a bit more about this universal set and some of its properties. Okay. So, hopefully, everyone is of you are ready so that we can proceed further with this. Okay. So, as what I told you, universal set is normally denoted as U. Universal set is normally denoted as U. Let us say I'm talking about a sum where I'm talking about numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this till 10. Okay. So what I just want to tell you here, in the beginning only they said, I mean, whatever sum is going to be there, they're going to use elements from 1 to 10. They can't use any other element, at least for this sum. Is that in clear? Dot 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 का मतलब याद है ना? But there are many elements, so you can write this way. हाँ, but I have an end. Okay, here we got an end, so that's the reason I put that last number out over there. Here also it is very important that starting numbers you need to write in order. What if I write all the numbers 1 to 10 as it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yes, absolutely no problem in that. Okay, but this is allowed. Okay, anytime you have something like 10 numbers and all, if you are doing this way, that is okay. Definitely more than 10 numbers proper order mein hai, then you definitely use this. Okay, fine. Now, my question, which what I have to talk about. This is U, which consists of 1 to 10 natural numbers. Okay. Now here, I'm saying, as what I told you, this is a universal set. Okay, some teacher have a habit of writing universal set like this also. This is also a symbol, which what some teacher use. Okay, we will simply keep it as geo only. Okay, some teacher even write capital X, but in all those cases, don't worry, they will mention that so and so is the universal set. So you don't have to bother much on that part. In general, if it is not mentioned, then too we consider U as the universal set. Okay. Now, when we say this universal set, and as what I told you, universal set is that set which consists of everything. Again, at least for that sum. ठीक है. Again and again I'll repeat this at least for the sum. The reason is sum changes, universal set changes. Okay. Now, so here if I say I have a set A which consists of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These 5 numbers are there in my set A. Possible है, देखो ना मेरे पास 1 to 10 है, उसमें से any number I can take. So I'm talking about set A which consists of those even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Okay. Now here I have to talk about a particular thing called as complement of a set. Yes, what I said, complement of a set. अब ये complement का मतलब क्या है? Complement out over here in sets is other than. Complement का मतलब क्या होगा? Other than. What I mean to say is simply I have a universal set. Okay, उसमें से एक particular set है A. Other than A, the thing which is left out is your complement of it. Understood what I want to say? I have set A, universal set. उसमें एक set A है, A के एलिमेंट यहाँ पे रखे हैं. अदर देन दिस जो बचे हुए एलिमेंट्स है वो क्या हो गया? कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ ए. क्लियर विथ कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ ए? फॉर राइटिंग कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ ए सिंपली वी राइट इट एज ए dash. We simply write it as a dash. Some teachers, yes, they even write AC. ऊपर जो पावर होता है ना उधर C complement. AC or A dash. Anything is okay. Okay. So AC or A dash. This is A complement. ठीक है? Now, what is A complement? What did I tell you? From a universal set, remove A. जो भी बचा, that is what your A dash या फिर A complement. So क्या बचा? If you see 1 to 10 numbers है और सब even numbers तो इधर A में है, तो बचा क्या? But obvious odd numbers, मतलब 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is what left out, and this is what gonna come in my A complement. Is that thing clear? A complement क्या है समझ में आया properly? Yes. Okay. वापस एक बार यूनिवर्सल सेट, उसमें से जो भी A है निकाल दो, बचा जो वो है A complement. Okay. Complement मतलब other than. Yes.
Doubt.
Yeah, please.
Parshva.
Yes, Pashwa.
Sir, actually, I doubt that you have told that we have to send the things that you have given in the full PDF. But I tried 2 times to send that in the number which Kartik sir gave, but it something error came. Something error done, and sir, it is not standard.
So, dear, you must have took the wrong number because most of them send it and they didn't find any error. But then too, in case if you are getting such kind of errors or whatever, you can directly send it to Kartik sir in that case.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Okay.
Yes. Sir.
So, any doubt with this particular sum?
No, sir.
Very good. Here onwards, like whatever doubts you have related to the topic now, please ask in between the lecture. Okay? If you have any technical issues मतलब जैसे अभी पाशवा said he had a problem कि message नहीं जा रहा था, whatever it is, that you ask either in the end or at the beginning of a lecture or directly call us for that. Okay? Okay. Any other doubt related to some? Yeah, please.
Soham.
Yes,
Sir,
Soham.
You told no that asks afterwards in the end. I will ask.
Yes. Okay, fine, no problem. Okay, hopefully no other problem with this sum related to the sum. No other doubt.
Dhruvel.
Okay. Yeah, Dhruvel.
Sir, a null set is the complement set of the universal set or the set given.
I'll just discuss some properties about this complement. Okay, I'll just discuss in a minute.
Okay,
if
sir.
No doubt, then I'll explain you. Okay, so we will discuss some properties related to this complement set that will clear Dhruvil's, right? Dhruvil's doubt also. Fine. So now, when I said properties, as what you must have understood by now, universal set will get divided into 2 parts. Okay, one will be set A, which is what definitely going to be given. The other is what going to be A complement. If one is B, the other is going to be B complement. If one is C, the other is going to be C complement, and so on. By this, you must have understood a given set, that is a universal set, if I divide into two parts, I am not telling equal parts. याद रखना, यहाँ पे चलो ठीक है, again coincidence 5 numbers आए. Okay, necessary नहीं कि वो equal हो. Equal in the sense number of elements I'm talking about. Okay, any which ways the two, like a set and its complement can never be equal. वो common sense हो गया. क्यों? सेट के पास जो होता है वो कॉम्प्लीमेंट के पास नहीं होता है. Because as what I told you again and again, I repeat, complement means other than. Complement means other than. So other than में but obvious है, जो set के पास है वो तो होगा ही नहीं. Okay? Now always remember this, when I mix a set with its complement, when I mix a set with its complement, I get a universal set. When I mix a set with its complement, I'll always get what? A universal set. That is the first thing which one we have to understand. Second thing, as what I told you, a set and its complement will have nothing common. कोई भी एलिमेंट एक सेट और उसके कॉम्प्लीमेंट में कॉमन आ ही नहीं सकता. ओके, कुछ भी कॉमन हो ही नहीं सकता. दैट इज व्हाट द कॉम्प्लीमेंट मीन्स. ओके, एंड नाउ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, that when I say a universal set which consists of everything, again related to the sum, so the complement of universal set will be the one who has nothing. समझ में मैंने क्या बोला? That means yes, a complement of a universal set is a null set, and at the same time exactly uska ulta, vice versa, we can say a complement of a null set is definitely a universal set. Is that thing clear? Null set का complement is a universal set and universal set का complement is a null set. Fine with this part? कोई doubt है इसमें? Because these are certain properties which what we have to discuss with respect to complement of a set. अगर कोई doubt है तो पूछो, नहीं तो मैं जरा आगे का topic चालू कर दूं.
No.
Okay, very
Yes,
good.
yes.
Okay, please.
Moksha.
Yes, Moksha.
Sir, can you repeat the last point?
Last point I just said, for a universal set, the complement of universal set is a null set. Why? Universal set has everything. Okay, and if we want to find a thing which has everything ka complement, so we will go for that set which has nothing. And who has nothing? A null set. So universal set is a complement of a null set, and null set is a complement of a universal set here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, fine. So now, the same concept, universal set, null set, and the, not null set rather, complement of a universal set, of a particular set. We have to discuss it out with one more way. Okay? Now, this is the another way of writing set. Writing set. If you remember first lecture में हम लोग ने दो ways discuss किए हैं of writing set. This is the third way of writing sets. Okay. Now this way of writing set is what, again, if they ask us to do this way, then only we will be doing. Now, which is this third way? This third way of representing or writing sets is found by a mathematician called as Venn. He used particular diagrams. To explain sets. So now, if you remember, my first example jo tha for writing sets in two different formats. First, 5 natural numbers. When Venn saw the way of arranging these numbers, natural numbers, or whichever way you can call it, in a particular order, in those two orders, he found it a bit tricky, bit difficult, bit not understandable. It's something of that sort. So what he did, he just simply drawn a circle. He named that circle, say A, and in between he just put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bas, khatam. He said this is also a way in which you can represent a set. Okay? Circle, not necessarily circle. You can draw a box. square, rectangle, yes, even triangle. Any closed figure is okay. He तो even said you can even draw amoeba. Amoeba पता है ना? Amoeba, the easiest diagram of your science. क्यों? कोई particular shape ही नहीं होता, कैसे भी बना तो amoeba ही बनने वाला है वो. Right or not? Okay. So now, what I just want to tell you, definitely not about amoeba I'm talking here. Right now about when. So when said a set can be arranged or can be expressed in terms of diagram, and hence on the basis of his name, this method is also called as Venn diagram. Okay, this method is also called as Venn diagram. So what he said, for writing set, instead of writing in a set builder or even your rule method, what you do, simply draw a particular figure, shape, closed shape, that is only the important thing, and in that put those elements. Okay, again, order तो कोई भी चलता, अपने को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला. So any order में you can just put those numbers. Okay, this is what your so-called Venn diagram. Okay, now how to use this Venn diagram for explaining or for understanding our sum? Let us see that. So for that, I'll go back to our sum only, where what did I say? Universal set was 1, 2, 3 till 10 was there, and then I had A, which was consisting of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This was my A. Okay. Now, if I have to draw A dash, the question goes, U is given, A is given, draw a Venn diagram representing complement of A. In simple words, A dash. Okay. So what I need to do is, now, when said, you use any diagram, that is okay, but particularly for a universal set, it is advisable draw a rectangle. Okay, for a universal set, it is advisable to draw a rectangle only. Okay, so now this is what a universal set. So I just named it out as U. Again, like natural set hai, old numbers ka set hai, integers ka set, particular names are given. Universal set के लिए भी जैसे मैंने बोला, U is the name which is what given. Okay, so we have to give it that only. Okay, now this is universal set. What is important for us to understand here is it consists of a set called as, by the way, these are the numbers which are there in universal set. I can place them anywhere, but don't directly place the numbers. First, write the set which is there, which is given. A is given to us. What are there in A? 2, 4, 6, and 10. So I'll draw a circle. As what I told you now, inside I can draw any shape of my choice. Okay, I'll prefer circle. I'll name this as A. Okay, I'll name this as A. And those are the elements which are inside. I'll just name them 2 anywhere, 4 anywhere, 6 anywhere, 8 anywhere, 10. Numbers less hai, 5 numbers only, and I have enough space. So just make sure that there is spacing properly. Otherwise, वो एक number बन जाएगा 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. है ना, वैसा मत करना बस. Okay, write any order, that is okay, but just make sure that there should be a little bit spacing in between. Okay, another important thing, ये तो A हो गया, मुझे तो A dash बोला है. अब A dash मतलब क्या होगा? What did I tell you? वापस try and understand. Universal set, you have A is A dash, remaining part. Universal set, we have A, remaining part बाहर है ना, सर्कल के जो बाहर है वो हो गया मेरा A dash, क्योंकि यूनिवर्सल सेट इज मेड अप ऑफ अ सर्कल, मतलब I can say number which are inside the circle and number which are outside the circle. ये बॉक्स के बाहर तो कुछ होने वाला नहीं है, because for the sum this is the universe, and as what I told you, universe है तो उसके बाहर कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Okay, so now what? This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And outside I have the remaining numbers which are there 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. As what I told you, anywhere you write, perfectly fine, no issue with that. Okay, and now as what I told you, the question says define A dash, A complement. So what I need to do is, here I need to do a shading part. Shading, don't just go on shading, huh? सिर्फ lines ऐसा, सर्कल के अंदर नहीं जाना. क्यों नहीं जाना पता चल गया होगा ना. because we have to do a coloring shading only of A dash, not of A. Circle के inside जाओगे तो वो A हो जाएगा. Okay, so this is how you need to color or shade A dash. Don't go and scribble the thing, just a line, that is okay. Okay, so here the shaded part denotes A complement. That is what the statement you have to write here. Shaded part denotes A complement. Okay, and if I have to write that A complement, what is A complement? That's what I need to mention out over here. What is A complement? That's what again and again we know. इधर से ही पता चल जाता, but diagram बनाने को वो लोग ने बोला, so that's the reason we drawn diagram. So क्या है बचा हुआ 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Okay, that is what the A complement. Here shaded region denotes A dash or A complement, and then therefore A complement is equal to. Question का क्या था याद आया? Question में simply they gave us U, they gave us A, and they want us to draw A dash, A complement. Okay, so we drawn it. Don't forget to mention that. Here shaded region denotes A complement, and then therefore A complement equals to. Okay, this is how we denote A dash, A complement, or just AC on the top. Okay, फिर भी किसी को कोई डाउट है तो प्लीज डू आस्क about how to draw A dash or A complement में.
Yes.
कोई डाउट है?
Yes.
Please.
Siddhi.
Yes, Siddhi.
Sir, in
Huh?
Venn diagram, we can make outside and inside any shape, no?
Yes, you can make any shape, no problem. But when you are talking about universal set, it is advisable draw a rectangle.
Okay,
Advisable. Okay.
okay, sir. And in this Venn diagram, the A is coming inside, no, in even numbers.
A is coming inside the even. I didn't get. This A you are talking about, the name?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, that is what is important. That is the name of a set, na?
Okay.
Okay. So name of a set, you can write it out over here. You can write on the circle. You can even write inside the circle. That is okay.
Okay.
Okay, but don't write too far. मतलब ये A है तो इधर मत A लिखना. इतना far लिखोगे तो नहीं होगा. Okay, close to that. You can see it out very close to that circle. I wrote that A.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
यूनिवर्सल सेट के बाहर हम लोग कुछ लिखते नहीं है, इसलिए यू भी लिखा, मैंने अंदर लिखा है.
Yes.
और ये जो A as what you can write it here, you can write it here also. Okay, but वो confusion हो जाता है ना अंदर लिखने से. So that's the reason I put it out over here. But again, as what I told you, close to the circle.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, dear. Any other doubt?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Dhruvil.
Yes, dear.
Sir, in the diagram, where do we name the complement of A?
No, you don't have to name. That's the reason I told you ना, here shaded portion जो लिखना है ना अपने को, वो A complement है.
Okay, sir.
Base में we will write the reason here, not reason, the answer. Here shaded region denotes the A complement.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome. Any other doubt?
Nope.
Okay, very good. So I consider that you guys understood this A complement very well. Okay. Now, another thing which I just want to explain you right now is the next thing which what we will be talking about. See, this is U and this is A. I'll take this two only as what example for our next particular concept. Okay. So I'm talking about B. Another set, definitely this is not A complement right now, which I'm talking about, which consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have three sets. U with sets, भाई मेरे पास 1 to 10 ही numbers है again for this term. Then I took it as A. A क्या लिया मैंने? 2, 4, 6, 8 and even 10. And B में मैंने लिया 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I have three sets now. Here we are talking about two different types of relation between the two sets. Instead of relation, I'll call them operation. Okay, operations on sets is what our next topic. अब ये कौन से operations हैं? So the first operation which what we are going to discuss is called as intersection. It's called as intersection. So here I'll be talking about intersection of two sets. What do I mean by intersection of two sets? So here, A and B are two sets. I'll be talking about their intersection. I write A and B, and the intersection between these two sets is mentioned by this. आपका जो U था ना, उस उल्टा. Okay? U जो करते हैं हम लोग, उसको बराबर उल्टा करो. So that is what the symbol which what we are using between A and B. So this simply reads as A intersection B. How it reads? A intersection B. Okay? So now the first and the most important, भाई ये intersection है क्या बात? From the name itself you must have understood intersect. भाई कहीं पे तो कुछ ना कुछ intersect हो रहा है. In simple words I'll tell you, intersection मतलब common. Intersection मतलब common. The thing or the elements which are common between the given two sets are called as the intersection of those two sets. नहीं समझा? Simply, if you see these two sets, they want intersection between A and B, na? So between A and B, what things are common? Right now, for understanding, I'll underline. You can see 2 is there in both the sets. You can see 4 is there in both the sets. Nothing else is common. Only 2 numbers are common between both the sets. So A intersection B is actually a set of these common elements. मतलब कौन? 2 and 4. Clear with what I did? क्या किया समझ में आया? This is how we find the intersection of any two given sets. जो भी common है उसको लिखना है. That is what your A intersection B. Okay? Now you will say, sir, ये ऐसे ही A और B का लिया यूनिवर्सल सेट क्या कर सकते हैं क्या? कर सकते हैं, why not? मतलब अगर किसी ने मुझे बोला सर A इंटरसेक्शन यूनियन सेट करो, यूनिवर्सल सेट करो, सॉरी, A इंटरसेक्शन यूनिवर्सल सेट. ये समझ में ना कैसे लिखा है मैंने? दिस इज यूनिवर्सल सेट होगा. ओके, A इंटरसेक्शन यूनिवर्सल सेट. उससे क्या होगा? क्या होगा मतलब क्या? ये A है और ये यूनिवर्सल सेट है. कॉमन क्या है भाई? A के पास तो सब कुछ है ना. तो डोंट यू थिंक जो भी A मतलब यूनिवर्सल सेट के पास तो सब कुछ है. सो जो भी A के पास है, वॉट एवर A हैज, दैट इज ऑटोमेटिकली गोना बी अ कॉमन थिंग और नॉट? यस. So A intersection universal set is definitely going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 or not, because all these elements are definitely there with universal set. Universal set क्या तो सभी होने वाला है, right? So if you observe this thing carefully, when I say A intersection universal set, can I simply say it is equals to A only, a set A? समझ में आया? क्यों समझ में आया भाई? वही ना, यूनिवर्सल सेट जिसके पास सब है और एक सेट है A. डेफिनेटली विद दैट सम A हैज टू बी देयर इन द यूनिवर्सल सेट. तो इसका और इसका कॉमन क्या है? बट ऑब्वियसली ही होगा, व्हिच इज नथिंग बट A. वैसे ही सोचो B इंटरसेक्शन यूनिवर्सल सेट क्या होगा? B होना है. समझ में आया क्यों B होना है? ओके, क्योंकि वापस वही है, B यूनिवर्सल, कॉमन क्या है? B. ओके, अच्छा यहां पे नहीं दिया, मैंने एक क्वेश्चन दे दिया, D इंटरसेक्शन यूनिवर्सल, क्या होगा आंसर? D होगा. अब D में क्या है मुझे कोई लेना देना नहीं है. अगर उसको यूनिवर्सल सेट के साथ लोग कंपेयर कर रहे हैं, सो बट ऑब्वियस D को तो कॉमन होना ही पड़ेगा. समझ में आया मैंने क्या बोला? ओके, सो इंटरसेक्शन का मतलब क्या बोला था मैंने? कॉमन. Intersection is the common between two sets, and we can get two different sets. With them, the common thing can be anything, which is common one. But when we compare it with universal set, intersection of any set with a universal set has to be that set. Okay, clear with this thing? Again, it's the same thing. I can even have A dash intersection universal set, A dash A complement, A dash intersection universal set. You know what will it be? A dash only. क्यों? वापस वही है ना भाई, किसको भी इंटरसेक्शन कर रहे हो यूनिवर्सल सेट के साथ, तो वो क्वेश्चन ही आपका आंसर होगा. जैसे A इंटरसेक्शन यूनिवर्सल सेट इज A, A dash इंटरसेक्शन यूनिवर्सल सेट इज A dash ओनली. ओके, अब किसी को कोई डाउट है तो प्लीज डू आस्क.
Yes.
या प्लीज.
Priyansh.
Yes dear.
Sir, can you re-explain from B because due to some server problem, I was exited, sir.
Okay, now this is after B you want me to explain, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just example which I took. And then we are talking about intersection here. We are talking about intersection. Okay. Intersection is nothing but common. Intersection is nothing but common. So here what I'm doing, A intersection B. This is a symbol of intersection, that ulta U. Okay. So when I say A intersection B, it is just a mixture of A and B. A और B में जो common है, that's the reason I underlined this part. See, 2 and 4 are common, so I just underlined them. Okay, so that 2 and 4 is what I took it out over here. So the common part between A and B is 2 and 4. Okay, वैसे ही if I have to do A intersection universal set, कोई भी set को अगर मैं universal के set से compare करूँ, बोलो भाई common क्या है, so automatically that set has to be the common part. Okay, because universal set has everything. So that's what we got it out over here. A intersection universal set. I got all the elements which are there in A. And that's why I can say A intersection universal set is automatically set A only. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome, dear. Any other doubt?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Man.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Sir, you said that if D intersection universal set will be equal to D, you don't need to know the elements. Sir, what if D is an empty set?
No problem. The answer is empty set. That is D only.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Because as
Okay.
what I told you, when we talk about any set, and you are comparing it with universal set, at least for that sum, as what I told you. Again, I repeat, for that sum, universal set will have everything, na? Okay, so common में तो वो जो दूसरा set है वही answer आने वाला है.
Yes.
So that means
Thank
here
you.
I can even say the null set intersection universal set is a null set, because that null set is another set. Okay. Any other doubt?
No.
Oh, fine. So I can proceed further with my next topic, considering that intersection is clear to you guys. The next topic, I'll just erase out this last part only, because I just have to explain it out over here only. After intersection, which what we saw here, the second operation which what we have to see is union. The second operation which what we have to see is union. अब ये union क्या है? Now here, be assured about writing like A and B are the two sets. I have to look out for union. Then the symbol is that of your universal set. मतलब U basically. Okay, and that's the reason I told you some teachers they like universal sets X or some other letters because of this only. So A union B. A union B. Union is exactly union. Union मतलब क्या है? United. Make it together. Bring them together. Okay. You have A, you have B. A union B simply says, भाई mix कर दो दोनों को. Unite कर दो. That is what union is. So what do I have? I have A में 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. In B I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What will I do? I'll just mix them. किससे चालू करूं? किससे भी चालू करूं, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. If you remember, हमेशा हम लोग वही करते हैं, क्या ऑर्डर मैटर नहीं करता है. चलो तो A है फर्स्ट में, A के सब एलिमेंट लिख रहा हूं. See what I'm doing? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I wrote all the elements of A first. कोई भी ऑर्डर में लिखो, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, वापस बोल रहा हूँ. Okay? Now what? I'll write all the elements of B. वही तो यूनियन हुआ ना, दोनों सेट को एक करके एक साथ लिख दो. So see, I'm writing 1, then came 2. नहीं लिखूंगा. क्यों नहीं लिखूंगा? पहले से ही लिखा हुआ है. So वो repetition is not allowed. So we're not going to write 2 again. Yes, there is 2, but we're not going to write it again. So what? The next number, that is 3. Next is 4. नहीं लिखना. क्यों? Already है. उसके बाद कौन है? 5. Yes, I'll write that 5. That's it. So this is your union, A union B, where I'm merging A and B. A union B में मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? A और B को mix कर रहा हूँ. Okay? Repetition not allowed. तो जो भी एलिमेंट रिपीट हो रहे हैं मैं उनको वापस नहीं लिखूंगा. Is that in clear? This is what your so-called A union B. Okay? So the question comes, जैसे यूनिवर्सल सेट का हम लोग ने इंटरसेक्शन किया था, यहाँ पे किया तो क्या होगा? कोई भी एक सेट लिया A और दूसरा लिया यूनिवर्सल सेट. A यूनियन यूनिवर्सल सेट. A को लेके मैंने यूनिवर्सल में ऐड किया. कुछ ऐड हुआ? नहीं. क्यों? भाई यूनिवर्सल सेट के पास तो सब कुछ है, उसमें कुछ भी एक्स्ट्रा तो मैं ऐड नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दैट सम यूनिवर्सल सेट हैज एवरीथिंग. सो ए यूनियन यूनिवर्सल सेट क्या होगा? यूनिवर्सल सेट ही होगा. समझा? वैसे ही इफ आई गो विथ ए यूनियन नल सेट, ए यूनियन नल सेट बेचारे के पास कुछ नहीं है, मतलब मैं ए है मेरे पास, उसमें मैं कुछ भी ऐड नहीं कर रहा हूं, क्या बचा? यही बचेगा ना. I have set A and I'm not adding anything. मतलब I'm adding nothing. Nothing add कर रहा हूँ मतलब वो तो कुछ change नहीं होने वाला. So that is going to remain A only. So in simple words, A union null set is A only. Is that in clear? Okay. So this is what your second operation, union. The first one was intersection, जहाँ पे हम लोग common लेते हैं, और union में हम लोग क्या करते हैं? यूनाइट करते हैं, मिक्स करते हैं. जो भी दो सेट है उसको मिक्स करेंगे तो अपने को मिलेगा ए यूनियन बी. ओके? अगर कोई डाउट है तो प्लीज आस्क.
No.
नो डाउट?
No.
ओह, वेरी गुड.
Yes.
So, अच्छा, ओके, गो ऑन.
No. Again. Sorry.
Okay, fine. So now, intersection and union, the two different concepts. With this, let us add that complement. Okay? So, if suppose someone asks me, sir, find A intersection B, the whole complement. Understand what the question is? Find A intersection B, the whole complement. I'll write it, don't worry. A intersection B, the whole matlab bracket, the whole complement. Okay? A intersection B, the whole complement equals to क्या होगा? Don't worry. Complement का concept याद है ना? Complement मतलब क्या था? Other than. आपके पास यूनिवर्सल सेट है, आपके पास A intersection B है, तो क्या करना है? यूनिवर्सल सेट में से इसको निकालना है. मतलब क्या बचा? Simply you left with 2 and 4 निकालना है from a universal set. 1 to 10 में से 1, not 2, 3, not 4, but उसके बाद 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. क्या किया समझ में आ मैंने? कोई प्रॉब्लम? This is what A intersection B, the whole complement. Okay? वैसे A union भी तो whole complement भी कर सकता हूँ. क्वेश्चन में कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं. उसमें क्या करना पड़ेगा मुझे? इसको यूनिवर्सल सेट में से निकालना है. मतलब 1 निकालना है, 2 निकालना है, 3 निकालना है, 4 निकालना है, 5 निकालना है, 6 निकालना है, 8 निकालना है, 10 निकालना है. मतलब बचा क्या भाई? 7 and 9 है ना? So A union भी तो whole complement क्या मिलने वाला मुझे? 7 and 9. So they might ask you this way also. Okay? They might ask you to find A intersection be the whole complement or A union be the whole complement. When I say whole, bracket. Okay? Doubt है तो please ask.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Siddhi.
Yes, dear.
Sir, I didn't understand this last part.
Okay.
One, three,
Complement. You didn't understand the complement. Complement you understood, dear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the question is A intersection B the whole complement. So we already found A intersection B.
Yes.
We already found it. Now we have to find the complement of it. Complement means ये जो elements है universal set में से निकालना है. See, remember complement के लिए when I say A intersection B the whole complement, remember this. A intersection B is also a set now. Yes, we write a set with single alphabet, no doubt about it. But this is the operation. हम लोग ने दो सेट को combine किया है अगर याद होगा तो. So that's the reason we named that A intersection B. But it will still act as a set. It will still act as a set. मतलब all the properties of sets are what going to be there with these things also. So A intersection B is a set. A union B is a set. So when I say complement, automatically क्या हो जाएगा? वो A intersection B मैं universal set में से निकाल दूंगा. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Welcome dear. Any other doubt?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
No, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, fine, fine. Now the same concept, the same thing, I'll just explain with the help of our Venn diagram. Okay? Venn diagram से अगर मुझे intersection, union और उसका complement explain करना है, तो what to do? So I just have these three example with us. Universal set consists of 1 to 10. A consists of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. B consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? First हम लोग discuss करेंगे Venn diagram से how to draw intersection, how to show the intersection of two sets. A और B का intersection Venn diagram से कैसे बनाना है? ठीक है? Try and understand this. पहले ये क्या है याद आया? बॉक्स में क्या होने वाला है? Yes, but obvious, a universal set. Okay. Now in that I'm drawing a circle. Now remember, this is not your A and A complement. A and A complement तो नहीं है ना यहाँ पे. A and B दो अलग अलग circles है, मतलब दो अलग अलग sets है. So definitely to denote each and every set, I need to draw two different circles. Again, I'm telling circles. You can draw rectangles, you can draw triangles. Anything is okay, but preferable circle. Okay. So I'm drawing the another circle. You people will say, sir, ये क्या आपके बीच में गैप मतलब कनेक्शन क्यों रखी है? उनको कनेक्ट क्यों किया? अलग अलग क्यों नहीं बनाया? I'll tell you. For that, let me just name them A and B. Now I have to number. I have to put the numbers in between. कुछ याद आया? दोनों सेट में there are two numbers which are common. Always remember, first you need to put the numbers which are common. The number 2 and 4 are common. Now I cannot place them only in A, or I cannot place them only in B. I have to place them in the common part. समझ में आया मैंने क्या बोला? So yes, that 2 and 4 gonna be out over here. Okay. Now what is left out in A? 6, 8, 10. I can place them 6, 8, 10 in the first circle anywhere, first circle के अंदर anywhere, but definitely not here. Okay. So I have that 6 here, I have that 8 here, I have that 10 here. This completes my set A, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements. Okay. Now let me move on with set B. Set B में कौन कौन है? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. उसमें से 2 numbers are already there in a circle. Remember this. 2 and 4 are already there in circle B or not? Okay. So what is left out? 1, 3, 5. Anywhere is okay. Okay. Diagram complete नहीं हुआ. क्यों? Universal set wait कर रहा है. मैं किधर हूँ? मैं किधर हूँ in the sense? Universal set तो 1 to 10 numbers है. देखो क्या क्या आ गया? 1 आ गया, 2 आ गया, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where is 7? Not there. I need to write it somewhere. Not inside the circle. समझ में आया ना? ना वो A में ना वो B में, तो किधर है? बाहर है. Okay. फिर क्या बचा भाई? 8 है, 9 नहीं है. So let me write 9. Anywhere outside these two circles is okay, but definitely not outside the box. Clear? This is how we will be drawing a Venn diagram when two different sets are given. याद है वो वाला Venn diagram जहाँ पे क्या था? याद है ना? Complement था. So that's why one circle और उसके बाद में outside was complement. Here I have two circles. Why two circles? Because I have two different sets, A and B. Since there is something common, I place them here, 2 and 4. Whatever the common things are there, common elements are there, are going to come in between. Only wala part, idhar aaya. Okay. I also did find this as, this is only A. ये जो 6, 8, 10 है, वो only A में है. Definitely universal set पे तो है. तो वो question मत पूछना. क्योंकि वो universal set में इसके लिए तो इधर है ना सब में, नहीं तो आता ही नहीं था. Okay. So universal set को निकाल के, what I'm calling them is, this 6, 8, 10 are only A वाला element. 1, 3, 5 are only B वाला element. 2, 4 are both वाला element. समझ में आया क्या? These 2 and 4 are there, both these circles. That means in both the sets. And that's why जो दोनों में है वो common है. Common है मतलब क्या है? Intersection है. समझा? Okay? And ये 7 और 9 दोनों में नहीं है. दोनों में नहीं है मतलब किधर है? उनका कॉम्प्लीमेंट. ओके, उनका कॉम्प्लीमेंट. बट बाय द वे, अभी मैंने ये पहले डायग्राम ड्रॉ किया था, मुझे ये डिफाइन करना है. विद द हेल्प ऑफ वेन डायग्राम आई नीड टू ड्रॉ ए इंटरसेक्शन बी. विद द हेल्प ऑफ वेन डायग्राम आई नीड टू ड्रॉ ए इंटरसेक्शन बी. याद रखना, ड्रॉ करना है. सिर्फ ये डायग्राम ड्रॉ करके पता नहीं हो, इसमें बहुत सारी चीजें है. मुझे शेड करना पड़ेगा इंटरसेक्शन वाला पार्ट. इंटरसेक्शन मतलब क्या था, याद है ना? कॉमन पार्ट. सो व्हाट आई नीड टू डू, ये जो कॉमन पार्ट है उसको शेड करना पड़ेगा. सो दिस इज व्हाट द शेडिंग इज हाउ गोना बी देयर. दिस इज हाउ A intersection B is what going to be the shading. Okay, and then what will I write here below? Here, the shaded part denotes the intersection of A and B. Here, the shaded part denote intersection of A and B, or simply here shaded part denotes A intersection B. Okay, here shaded portion denotes A intersection B. Okay, and therefore I can even say A intersection B equals to क्या होने वाला है? 2,4. Okay, so the same question but with the help of Venn diagram. With the help of Venn diagram. Clear with this thing? समझ में आया है Venn diagram से कैसे A intersection B बताना है and what to write and what not. Okay, अगर कोई डाउट है तो प्लीज डू आस्क फॉर intersection part, how to draw a shaded portion. Yes?
No.
Very good. So this is clear for you guys that A intersection B को कैसे shade करना. Immediate next question. A union B को अगर मुझे shade करना होता तो मैं क्या करता? Intersection में क्या था? Common था. Intersection में क्या था? Common था. Union में क्या था? दो सेट को मिक्स करना था, राइट? two different sets, we have to mix them together. So in that case, I have this set A, I have this set B, and I have to mix them together. Mix them together मतलब मैं क्या करूंगा? I'll be shading this part also. Are you getting what I'm doing out over here? मैं ये part लूंगा. सर ये क्यों लिया? ये क्यों नहीं लिया? Definitely I'm taking that also. Don't worry about it. I'll be taking this also.
Doubt.
Yeah. Just a second. Okay. So basically, what happened out over here? Now this is not for A intersection B. This is for A union B. Okay. If the question is find or draw with the help of Venn diagram, draw A union B. So A union B में क्या होता है? A and B को mix करना होता है. We take both A also as well as B also. Definitely we not gonna overwrite here. ये एक ही straight line होने वाली है. Okay? Straight lines जो भी है वो बनानी है. And then A union B में क्या मिलेगा मुझे? A union B में क्या मिलने वाला है? Come on. A union B में सब कुछ मिलने वाला है ना. A वाला, B वाला, intersection वाला भी. Definitely ये 7 और 9 नहीं आने वाला है क्योंकि वो तो बाहर है. Okay? So क्या मिलेगा मुझे? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no 7, 8, no 9, 10. As what I told you, now I know the numbers in order, so it's better to write them in order, na? Okay? सिर्फ 7 and 9 को छोड़ के सब numbers है, तो मैंने सब numbers यहाँ पे लिख दिए. Okay? This is when they ask us to draw A union B. Always remember, A intersection B is different, A union B is different. They won't ask you to draw it together. Okay? That means if they ask you to draw A union B, draw A intersection B, it is two different diagrams is what we have to draw. It's not the same diagram. Okay? Now please ask it out. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, just yeah. Just
Yeah.
So what if there are three sets?
Definitely. We will see that also. If there are 3 sets, what happens? Okay? We will see that also. But right now, with this union and intersection, any problem, dear?
No.
No ना पक्का?
Yes.
Any other doubt?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
No.
Yes, dear.
Sir, can you explain that shaded part once again?
This is A union B, dear. A union B, the shaded portion is for A union B. Now, what is A union B? A and B togetherly, right? So I just drawn A and I drawn the remaining part of B. Okay? So A union B मतलब A और B को साथ में shade करना है. बस.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, dear. Any other doubt?
No.
Okay, fine. So this is, as what I told you, is where A and B togetherly coming. Okay, that's the reason we call that this as A union B. Okay, complement भी याद है ना क्या किया था? A को छोड़ के बाकी वाला था. A union B में क्या है? A and B को mix किया. The togetherly we call it as A union B. Now here, further thing which what we have to discuss is, as what someone asked, we will be dealing with 3 sets. अगर 3 sets आए तो कैसे करना है? And that what we will see. As what? Again, you don't have to bother much about 3 sets. It is as good as what we did right now. Universal set was acting like a third set. Okay. So here I'm not considering about universal set. Let us say कि A consists of 2, 4, 6. ज़्यादा numbers नहीं ले रहा हूँ मैं भी. B equals to 1, 2, 3, 5, and C equals to 1, 4, 5, 7. Okay. This is how the elements are. Now 3 circles है. A, B, C है. So circle number 1, circle number 2, circle number 3. Okay, 3 circles. That's what we can see it out over here. A, B and C. Hopefully किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. तीनों नाम कहीं पे भी दे दो. Again, as what I told you, no compulsion. A, B, C कहीं पे भी नाम देना है. Okay. Now, what is there which is common in all 3? 3 सेट है ना अभी, तो मुझे चेक करना पड़ेगा भाई तीनों में कौन कॉमन है. इसके पास 2 है, इसके पास 2 है, इसके पास नहीं है. इसके पास 4 है, इसके पास 4 नहीं है, इसके पास है बट इधर नहीं है तो छोड़ो. 6 है, 6 है. अरे कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं है. Did you observe this? There is nothing which is common in all 3. You know what? That means there won't be anything which is going to come here. Why here? Because this is the part which is common in all 3 circles. So nothing is going to come out of it. Perfectly fine with it. Because if you don't write anything out over there, even draw करने के बाद भी उसमें कुछ नहीं लिखा, मतलब there is nothing common. Okay? Then now let us see A and B. What is common between A and B? A and B में क्या common है? 2 common है और कुछ नहीं common है. So A and B में 2 लिखना है. 2 इधर लिखूं क्या मैं? नहीं. क्यों? क्योंकि ये C वाला पार्ट भी था. तो 2 को किधर लिखूंगा मैं? Definitely इधर लिखूंगा मैं. A and B के बीच में. Okay? तो A में से 2 निकल गया. क्या बचा? अब आ जाओ, बचने के पहले A and B हो गया. अब B and C को देखो. ओके, B and C में क्या कॉमन है? यस, सो B and C में 1 कॉमन है. और कुछ कॉमन है? यस, देयर इज 5. 5 इज आल्सो कॉमन. सो दिस 1 and 5 आई हैव टू राइट बिटवीन वेयर? बिटवीन B and C. B and C के बीच में. इधर नहीं लिख सकता. होपफुली यू रिमेंबर व्हाई. सो मैंने लिखा 1, मैंने लिखा 5. डिस्टेंस नहीं तो 15 हो जाएगा. ओके, कीप अ डिस्टेंस व्हाटएवर इज पॉसिबल. So 1 and 5 is done. Now don't forget A and C is also left. A और C में भी तो कुछ कॉमन हो सकता है ना? है क्या कुछ कॉमन? वो देखना है मुझे. है कुछ कॉमन? Yes, there is this 4 which is common. और कुछ नहीं है. So 4 is what gonna come out over here between A and C. Now what is left out with A? 2 गया, 4 गया, बचा कौन? 6. कहीं पे भी लिख सकता हूँ मैं A में. समझ में आया? 1 हो गया, 2 हो गया, 5 हो गया. B के पास कौन बचा? सिर्फ 3 बचा. सो 3 आ गया इधर. 1 हो गया, 4 हो गया, 5 हो गया, सिर्फ 7 बचा. 7 आ गया हियर. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ A, B and C इज. यूनिवर्सल सेट नहीं दिया है, सो इतना ही किया तो भी चलेगा. बट स्टिल आई विल से यूनिवर्सल सेट दे या ना दे, यू ऑलवेज पुट अ बॉक्स अराउंड दिस डायग्राम ऑफ योर्स. एक बॉक्स के अंदर डेफिनेटली डायग्राम पे रखो. ओके, और उसको यूनिवर्सल सेट दे देना. मैं ऑलवेज एडवाइजेबल. जो भी वेन डायग्राम है उसको बॉक्स में रख दो. फिर यूनिवर्सल सेट इज गिवन, नॉट गिवन. गिवन होता यहाँ पे कुछ एक्स्ट्रा एलिमेंट्स आ जाते थे बस. ओके नहीं दिया है, लीव इट. एक बॉक्स बना के उसको यूनिवर्सल सेट नाम देने में कितना टाइम लगता है? ओके, so this is how we can place 3 sets or whatever number of sets are given. You don't have to bother about more number of sets. 3 max होगा. Okay, वो भी this is how the arrangement is what gonna be there. Clear? वापस बोल रहा हूँ, if anything is common in all 3 will come here. If it is common in the 2 of it, the way it is arranged, and it is common nowhere, singly the elements are. Likewise, what you can see here, there is nothing. It might happen that a particular place there is nothing. मतलब ये 3 यहाँ पे नहीं होता, 1 2 5 होता. So no problem, यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं होता. Okay, 1 2 5 हो गया, ये कुछ नहीं होता, इरेज हो जाता, चलेगा. Absolutely no issue. Okay. Now अगर किसी को डाउट है इसमें, please ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Riyansh.
Yes, dear.
सर बी और सी में आपने जो 1 और 5 लिखा है तो उसमें
हाँ.
अगर जगह थोड़ा कम हो तो कॉमा यूज कर सकते हैं. हेलो.
Just a second, Riyansh. Wait.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, sir. Some network issue.
Okay.
Did you hear what it is asked?
Hello. You
Hello.
understood, dear? You understood, dear?
सर
No, no,
I
no. We
couldn't
didn't
hear.
hear anything.
Okay. Sorry. You have to draw the diagram in that manner that whatever is the common, you need to have that, should have that space so that you can put those numbers. Okay, like 1 and 5, you have to underline them in the beginning only and accordingly only draw the diagram. Don't draw choda circles. Okay, make sure that when you are drawing this kind of diagram, see the numbers, we know there are maximum 4 numbers out over there, right? In a particular set. That is the question which is already going to be given. So accordingly, draw your circles. Okay, so that 4 circles, like 4 numbers can easily fit anywhere. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, any other doubt?
No.
Okay, fine, perfect. So now, when we draw such kind of Venn diagram, there is just a last part which what I have to discuss in today's session. That is, what if I have 2 sets? What if I have 2 sets which has nothing common? अगर मेरे पास ऐसे 2 सेट है जिनके पास कोई कॉमन ही नहीं है, मतलब क्या होगा? Just A is 2 4 6 1 3 5. The 2 different sets. If I have to put them in terms of a Venn diagram, then what? You know what will I do? A, B, 2 4 6 1 3 5. You know why I did this? From the beginning only I know ना भाई there is nothing common. फिर मैं intersection या common वाला part क्यों करूँ? Okay, where you know from the beginning only that there is nothing common between those 2 circles, separate them. Okay, now in case अगर मैंने 2 circle draw किए जिसमें intersection है और बीच वाला intersection में कुछ नहीं लिखा, तो चलेगा क्या? चलेगा, don't worry about it. But since we know it from the beginning, भाई दोनों में कुछ भी common नहीं है, so keep them separately only. Okay, such sets where there is nothing common between the 2 sets, such sets are called as disjoint sets. Such sets are called as disjoint set. Disjoint set, वापस एक बार बोलूं, are 2 sets where intersection is a null set. Intersection में कुछ नहीं है. So if intersection is a null set, we call them as disjoint set. In simple words, a 2 set which has nothing common, कुछ भी common नहीं है, are called as disjoint set. Okay? अगर कोई doubt है तो पूछो about disjoint set.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Siddhi.
Yes,
Sir,
Sunny?
the screen is looking bit blur.
Some
Okay.
network issues. Some network issues from your side.
Now, can you?
Yes, sir.
It's just two circles here, and in between there are numbers. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So disjoint set. Doubt? Any doubt?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, please.
Reansh.
Same,
Yes,
sir.
dear.
Your screen was blurred.
Okay. Now, but can you see? Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Reansh.
Nothing, sir.
Where?
Your screen was blurred.
Acha, but now can you see now?
Yeah, yeah.
Can now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Any other doubt? Any other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moksh.
Yes, dear.
Sir, if it is asked that draw a Venn diagram of A intersection B, then what should we do?
The intersection will be discussed, na, dear? Or here you are asking in such kind of
Yes,
case.
sir.
So
This
here
point,
you
sir.
can draw this way only, and just write A intersection B is a null set. Dear, when there is a null set, you cannot shade anything, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here draw this diagram only, and A intersection B is a null set.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome, dear. Good. Any other doubt?
No.
Very good, very good. So this is what the thing what we discussed in today's session. Hopefully you guys understood what thing we discussed. Okay. In all these stuff while discussing, like while dealing with this particular thing, the most important thing is about that Venn diagram, union, intersection, complement. These three things are very important as far as today's topic is concerned. Okay. So the properties which are related to this union and intersection are what I'll share. Sometime you will get the message related to the properties, which what we discussed in today's session. Along with that, there are going to be certain sums with what you guys have to solve. Hopefully, there is no doubt left. But in case अगर कोई doubt आता है, so you people are welcome to share those doubts. Okay. At the same time, congratulations to all those who send their answer, because yes, again this time to everyone those who shared or those who sent the answer to me got it right, and the answer for last time, that is yesterday's puzzle, was a null set. Like null set is only the answer for yesterday's puzzle. Still, again, I'll tell you, only 50% of you answered. So only 50% of you got it right. I'm waiting for rest 50% also to answer to the given question or to the given puzzle. Okay. Today, I'm not asking you any puzzle. In next session of mine, I'll be asking few more different kind of puzzles, not related to the sets, somewhere related to the set. So I wait for that. Till that, take care, stay safe. Thank you very much, guys.